Welcome back to Theme Park Wizard, and I'm here at Universal Studios out with some wonderful holiday lights on the tree. And we're going to check up on the park after Tropical Storm Hilary just passed through. Check up on all the projects, see what's going on with Horror Nights, Fast and Furious, these holiday lights, and more right here. Next. Looking at the Starbucks coffee, the scaffolding has been taken down, or the tarps have been taken down. Not sure if this is because the project is nearing completion or because of the winds from yesterday's Tropical Storm Hilary, but either way, we have a great look at what this former Starbucks location, or if this continued Starbucks location, will potentially look like. Right now, everything is covered in yellow paneling, so I'm excited to see what the new facade will look like. Hopefully, in just a matter of weeks. So yes, got some lighting on the tree for Horror Nights and certainly also Grinchmas. This is used for, so it's cool to see the lighting on the tree. Can't wait to see how the trees will be lit up this year. As Horror Nights prep continues, the Horror Nights starts in just like 2 weeks from today, so it's pretty awesome. Looking at the Future Cafe Candy Store, not too much changes this week, but there are the construction walls have been adorned with teases for a scare zone, so this might not be done by Horror Nights. This could be done potentially after Horror Nights, if they're adorning the construction walls with a scare zone theming. Speaking of scare zones, here are the fire towers. They made a return, but they look better than ever this year because they're painted black. I love this color. It's matte black color. Usually they're just straight up shipping containers. I mean, they are shipping containers, but usually they just look like they came right off the boat and they're just stacked up here doing their thing. But now it has some sort of theming, or at least color, which is great. Wonderful tie into this potential dolls scare zone. This scare zone, or both these scare zones on the upper level, have not been announced yet. But with this set dressing starting, we should get an announcement certainly in the next couple of weeks before Horror Nights actually starts. So here are the construction walls, and the theming on them says "Post No Bills," and you see a lot of dolls. This particular creepy doll here, but you see a lot of dolls with the particularly Z, so that could be the name of the scare zone. We'll be watching that very closely, but this is certainly only a tease because, creepy dolls are a great idea for a scare zone, especially ties in with the theme of Chucky, which of course, has his own house this year. So I feel like there's a doll theme this year, and I'm here for it because usually it's stuff like clowns, but dolls are just as creepy as clowns, in my opinion, even creepier, I think. Take a look at the Universal Plaza detail. Its Muertos is being set up. We have the Modelo bar right over there, and you got killer snacks over there. I'm curious what kind of killer snacks we'll be able to get. We have the La Cocina, little mini bar, a little mini restaurant they usually have over in this area as well. As plus meet and greet characters and a whole bunch of tables and the queues for the bar we set up over there in the coming days. But yeah, this is the main central event area for Horror Nights, and it's a pretty cool vibe over here at Dia de los Muertos. I know I mispronounced that, but sorry. But this is a really cool vibe, and it's a nice place to hang out, especially if you don't want to get scared or if you want to take a break from getting scared for a second. Here are some of the props that were probably wrapped up for Tropical Storm Hilary, because I saw them online. They were unwrapped before, so they'll probably unwrap those pretty soon. These are the skeleton photo ops you can usually hang around, and there's some walk around characters that usually walk around this area as well. And it's a very festive area, and I'm glad we're adding more areas like this because it's more stuff for guests to do instead of waiting in lines for our houses. We got Frankenstein over there, just he's staring off into space a little bit, but now he was going to see his wife. You can see the owl from the owl post over here was wrapped up for the rain, make sure, because that is an animatronic, so making sure it doesn't get broken. So they'll probably unwrap soon, but that kind of proves my theory there that yes, that is an animatronic from the Hogsmeade area. Looking at the Fast and Furious roller coaster, and land clearing is happening rapidly, even though again I took a break yesterday, I'm sure, and probably even today for Tropical Storm Hilary. But again, we're starting to tune that terraform against the hill. They're kind of cutting into the hill. They're doing it here and there. There's a whole bunch of dead trees right over there, chopped up trees, right over here. I was worried about mudslides potentially on this hill from Hurricane Hillary or Tropical Storm Hillary. Wasn't too much wind, but there was a lot of rain. Between 3 and 5 inches of rain fell in the San Fernando Valley, which is this lovely area right over here. So I was worried about potential mudslides because there's a lot of those in around Southern California, but they looks pretty good here. It looks like everything was all stabilized and ready to go. So I'm glad nothing fell onto the tram route or anything, and all the infrastructure and everyone seems to be okay. Looks like some of the mud is still wet, or the dirt is still wet. But I'm sure they'll be cutting into this more this week. I'll be back here later on this week to see if they do any progress, or what progress they have done. But I'm sure they'll be cutting those trees still. Those are the last ones to be gone, and I bet you again they'll probably do those overnight when the studio tour is not running. Or even the last tram was like at 5:15 on most days, right? Now that it closes early, so I'm sure maybe in the evening or at nighttime they'll chop those down so it won't pose a danger to park guests or employees. Looking at this side of the project, and still got some foundation to carefully take down. Again, they can't mess with those utility pipes. There's a tree branch right there. That's pretty gnarly tree branch right there. But yeah, they're gonna be taking down this slowly but surely. They'll be going piece by piece, a little bit slower than the building, because again, there's utilities to piping to Simpson's area, Springfield, they don't want to mess with. And also, again, they covered all this for the rain. That should be uncovered pretty soon, probably in the next day or two. And they should get right back to quickly working, because yeah, they're still moving fast. And Hurricane Hillary, or what was Hurricane Hillary, is certainly not going to stop them or delay them. So, good job, Universal. Keep it up. The nighttime lights at Hogwarts has returned again. This is the very first production show Universal ever did here. That is, the dark arts has ended, but nighttime lights at Hogwarts has returned already now on weekends through September 5th. So through Labor Day weekend, it is going potentially all the way through Horror Nights. The team member told me. He said that it might bring back dark arts for the Horror Nights, but he said he was unsure about that. But he did say nighttime lights at Hogwarts is now through Labor Day weekend here at Universal Studios Hollywood on the weekend. So be sure to stay tuned for that. Looking on these trees, they're still marked for demolition and cutting. Oops, there it is. So they're focused on the other side right now, so I'm sure we'll get to this side eventually. But yeah, we'll be checking on this side every single day, and I'm sure all these shrubs will have to go as well, and maybe even this guy. Maybe this guy could be spared. He's kind of far away, but I don't know. It's in the construction zone, so I'd worry if I were you, Mr. Tree. Here's again the other side of that tree clearing, and look at this. The Universal City sign is gone. Look at that. We were talking about this last week if it was going to be going, and yep, or when it was going to be going, but it's gone. There's just the goalpost left, or the post left. And those should be gone pretty soon as well. So RIP Universal City sign, and it wasn't even oh my goodness. It wasn't even like given to anyone like Valley Relics or a museum or the Neon Museum in Las Vegas. Anyway, it was just totally demolished. But that's unfortunate. But that's okay. We still have another Universal Studios Hollywood sign at the front that's very neon and shiny and newish. Looks brand new because it's well taken care of. But yeah, it's a sacrifice for the greater good, because awesome roller coaster will be going right through here in just a matter of multiple months. The queue for this The Last of Us Halloween Horror Nights house is starting to become set up. This is where you'll line up, or at least this will be the border between like the exit and the queue area. Usually the carrier is over here and the kind of exits over there. Yeah, super exciting. I remember they used to enter the maze house from behind, but now you enter it from the front, which is cool. Right by the Mummy's queue over here. Theming has to be for the Stranger Things bar. That 80s nice themed cassette tape. Man, I'm not that young. Well, I am 27 years old, but I know what that is. I think it's called a cassette tape. I think. Yeah, but yeah, anyway, that is there. It has nice theming for you when you enter the Stranger Things bar, which will be up behind the street. Surfboard Pizza has come to the lower lot. Has a themed area over here. Usually, again, this is themed to whatever the headliner is. It used to be when Texas Chainsaw Massacre was down here. This was the barbecue joint, which is pretty good. But pizza it is today because of Surfboard Pizza for Stranger Things 4, which is fantastic. I love this character. I forgot his name, but the character who drove this van was amazing. So awesome. And they're using the van's windows as pickup and order and pickup windows, which is great. What a cool idea. You can see right through there to where their kitchen is. But yeah, Surfboard Pizza will be this year's dining. And I'm sure the ice cream will be some 80s themed ice cream shop as well. Now, let's go through a warp pipe to another world and see what's going on over at Nintendo. Also, you can get a reservation for Toadstool this late in the day. Pretty rare. As a reminder, if you don't already, because there's no sign, but Toad meets right here. Pretty empty today, or relatively, compared to what it usually is. At Super Nintendo World, lots of walking space, and even the line for this game doesn't go outside of the entrance, which is incredible. And the line for this game doesn't go over here like it usually does. The post-tropical storm Hillary effect. We love it. The sign outside lied. I knew it was too good to be true. Wait time for Mario Kart, 60 minutes, which is pretty awesome about this time of day. And that means Sing Rider should be open, so that means it's like a 10-minute wait for that. But even 60, if you want to wait in the regular line, is not too bad. It's a very nice queue if you want to do the whole 60 minutes. In all honesty, it probably ended up taking you like 45 instead of like actually 60. I didn't bring my power band because I thought it would still be pretty busy in there. Even though Mario Kart was only 60 minutes, I've seen it 60 minutes, but then the whole land is really packed. So I didn't bring my power band because I felt like I wouldn't be able to punch a single thing, and I couldn't be in there long anyway. Universal has been paving their parking lots. This is the one nearest the entrance to the tram station, City Walk. Looks good, although they didn't pave this part or the preferred front of the lot where the buses park, or the front of the gate parking. So I'll have to watch for that. They even put a nice shuttle bus logo here. But yeah, we'll see if they pave this. So far it's just this area, but every other parking lot's paved. This should be next. That's gonna do it for this update for Universal Studios Hollywood. What do you think about the progress for Halloween Horror Nights? The set dressing starting with the scare zones and the Stranger Things bar. Also the roller coaster clearing trees fast even after Hurricane Hillary. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. Subscribe for more theme park updates, and as always, a fantastic day.